Greetings, salutations, welcome to my show, the Stroke Folk Show, and I want to welcome you, whether you are tuning in on live. It's the afternoon in the Eastern time of the U.S., or maybe from New Zealand or Australia or China. So whatever you do, welcome. And if you're tuning on replay, welcome again. And the issue is every week at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays, I tune into you because I want to either tell you something that's on my heart or my mind, or maybe I'll have a guest. Because, anyways, way back when, last year, I used to have guests regularly. And then the fall, I focused on for the publishing my first book, The Stroke Survivor's First Aid Kit. It's on Amazon. It's in the paperback or Kindle. And then I was focusing on telling about that through this year. And then I just got the idea, maybe I could do the second book, which I have called The Word Search for Stroke Recovery Book, Volume 1. And I just have Volume 2 now. And Volume 3 will probably be about 2 more weeks. And I thought that I can give back to other stroke patients or aphasia patients. And it's really exciting. And way back when I used to refer to myself as a stroke survivor, that's why the title of my first book was Stroke Survivors. And then about over 2 years ago, I was in a focus group about stroke patients, and I realized the director was always referring to stroke survivors. And it suddenly hit me, and I thought, I want to do more than just survive. I want to, and then I thought of thrivers. And when I talked with him about it later, he said that I use it, stroke survivor, is when I want to get studies funded. And so that's why I use survivors. And there may be some other words that can describe it, but I won't use them because I want to be funded. And I realized, so I commissioned people to do. I've got I think there's 12 designs now, but here's one after a stroke: still standing, still thriving. But that way you can tell people that you're not a survivor, you're thriving, or you're a stroke thriver. And when you want a book, you can by typing in your browser tinyurl.com/stroke-books. Books. That's where you can find all my books. And when you want to get some designs, you can type in your browser tinyurl.com/stroke-designs. That's it. But the issue I was on my heart is about over 4 weeks ago. I decided what's happened with some of these people that I knew had a stroke. They were famous people, and so I searched for the what famous people are using or had a stroke and are using it as their platform to help others know this is a reality. And so the last I want to, I heard I learned about a sports figure. He was interesting. I didn't know him. I'm not a big professional sports fan. And then the next I did actress Sharon Stone. Then I did a NPR personality, Will Shorts. He's a puzzle master. And this week I'm going to use the last one to tell you about is Randy Travis. He was a big name in country western. He's a singer, but in July of 2013, he experienced a major stroke, and the stroke hit the left side of his brain, like me, and it affected the movement of his right side of his body. Hello, and his speech, and so in fact, just like me, afterwards he was diagnosed with aphasia, which is affects the language ability, speaking or understanding, and he lost most of his ability to sing or speak. It was really sad, but he has made a significant recovery in the 13 years or almost 12 years. He, with long-term therapy, he has regained some mobility. He walks short distances and began relearning writing and playing the guitar, which is really important. So he's even to have some public appearances. His capacity remains limited, but he showed himself on stage in a limited fashion. For example, in the Grand Ole Opry was having a 100-year celebration earlier this year. And and he's also doing a music comeback. He's attempting to do more. In fact, the other thing he's done AI assisted technology to help him get his message out. And so he's taken his previous voice tracks and AI modeling. It enables him to sing again, despite these physical limitations. It's crazy. And his second AI-based single is called "Horses in Heaven," and and he's starting to tour. Huge. So in spite of his disabilities, he's being visible with his disabilities. So it's a powerful example of his resilience, just like our resilience. Even after what was basically a near worst case scenario, a near death, a stroke, he continues to contribute to music. He uses AI in his music, and it helps other artistic voices get access to their broader audience. And it can help artists with severe challenges. And for stroke and cardiac thrivers, I say, and the caregivers, he offers hope with a significant improvement is possible, even when the odds are grim. And over the last 4 years, I've been more focused on telling you and being out there. And I put less focus on my physical rehab, which is interesting, but I'm betting that down the path soon, who knows, the medical profession will announce a breakthrough that allows us that are feeling the effects of the stroke aftermath, that they will help us with more significant findings. So it's huge, and please, just like Randy did, you can do it too, and just like I do it, and I fumble my way uh, through the podcast or the post or the reel. It's just so I know that I am willing to put it out there and just say, just like I can do it, you can do it. So please um, be um, be doing it every day. All right, just a short item so I could give you part of what's on my heart and mind. And remember, keep going to your success.